Hello everyone, and welcome to my channel. Thank you for joining me today. I hope you're doing well. This channel, as you may have guessed, is all about Elvis Presley. I'm a big Elvis fan and I would love to share Elvis with you. And this channel is dedicated to Elvis's life, his career, his music, and tonight we're going to listen to an Elvis song. Elvis singing on the Aloha from Hawaii special. The Aloha concert took place on the 14th of January 1973, if I remember rightly. The particular song I'm interested in is called You Gave Me a Mountain. And by the way, I'm not going to lie to you guys, this song is brilliant. If you enjoy this video, I would love for you to just like and subscribe to my channel. This would help me very much in producing good quality videos with great content and a great insight into this man, Elvis Presley, the phenomenon. The Aloha Satellite concert was very special, was a very special show, and it was very special for Elvis too. You know, firstly, Elvis was chosen to be the first solo artist to perform all over the world via satellite, and the concert was watched by I think it's 1.5 billion people in 36 different countries. Would you believe that? And all the money raised in that concert, went to a cancer foundation in Hawaii. In fact, the concert was supposed to raise around $25,000 for the charity, and in fact, the Aloha show raised around exactly $75,000. And back in 1973, that was a lot of money. It's equivalent to about $350,000 today. And you won't believe this, but in fact, this concert had a bigger audience than man's first landing on the moon. Can you believe that? Back in 1969, unbelievable. Elvis made history. He had a bigger audience, a much bigger audience than the landing on the moon. And if you see, this show opens up with an animation of a satellite beaming Elvis onto the world, to all parts of the world, and the show employed a state-of-art technology of its day. Well, the best technology back in 1973. As previously mentioned, this show was very important to Elvis. Back in the 1970s, there was a strong demand for Elvis to perform in Europe, in Asia. Elvis really wanted to tour all these countries, but the Colonel, Tom Parker, stopped Elvis traveling outside the US. Okay? And that was so bad. Anyway, this so-called Colonel, I don't know why they call him Colonel, hindered Elvis's career in so many ways, which I can't get into right now. Maybe another video. The Colonel wouldn't book Elvis for shows outside the US, and it is well known that the Colonel, who was born, I think it was the Netherlands, he was born in the Netherlands and came to the United States without his papers, right? So, he was an illegal immigrant. And he was afraid that he would be deported if he tried to set foot outside the United States. So, this satellite show was very important to Elvis. So important because his fans all over Europe and Asia and Africa would at least get to see him via satellite. Yeah, Elvis's international fans wanted to see him so badly, and Elvis wanted to wanted to put a good show on for them. He really wanted to entertain his fans. He felt a huge obligation, a huge responsibility on his shoulders. He was really nervous. Yes, he wanted to thank his fans for their love and their support. And he just wanted to give something back. He couldn't travel to see them himself, you know. He couldn't travel to Asia and Europe, so in a way he had to bring the fans to him through this special satellite show. He knew he had to be at his best for the show, because it would be the only time, the only opportunity his fans in Europe and Asia would get to see him. In those days, the technology was really bad. It simply didn't exist. Fans did not have that much access. There was no accessibility to Elvis, if you know what I mean. Nowadays, all you need to do is switch on YouTube and watch everything. Everything is accessible. He was told to lose weight for the show. He dieted, he exercised, he lost around 25 pounds. He was in great shape. He was so fit. The show really mattered to him. He wanted to show the world how he wanted to be remembered. In style, on stage, knocking them dead. That's how he wanted to be remembered. And he accomplished that. He sang his heart out, you know, in front of people. He gave the performance of his life. And he achieved what he wanted to achieve. Yes. Right, the organisers of the show, they wanted it to be a really big event, something spectacular. So the stage had a runway to allow Elvis to move towards his fans. So that was a good idea, really. And the stage was built very low to allow the audience to be close to Elvis, and that's what the people wanted. They wanted to be close proximity towards him. And the decorations on stage, they look so wonderful. The stage was filled with flashing neon lights, and the lights, they read Elvis's name in so many different languages. And this song was sung by other artists prior to Elvis. This song wasn't particularly really big song. It was an average song. It wasn't very big until Elvis got hold of it and transformed it into something so special, something outstanding. Wow, what a performance he gives here. This is amazing. Such an amazing, powerful song. And if you can see from when we hear Elvis sing, you can see he always reaches a climax. He builds up to the chorus and he ends every song with a bang, and it leaves you wanting more. I love the chorus. I love the tension and the build up to the chorus. Elvis looks so serious at the beginning, and I can see he wants to do the song justice. And he sings with so much meaning and passion. What can I say? The performance is outstanding. He makes the song come to life. The thing about Elvis, Elvis, he takes songs from other artists and makes the songs sound a million times better. This particular song was performed by Frankie Lane, but Elvis took this song to this higher level. He nailed it. He takes it to a higher level, and he makes it his own. And he puts the original artists in the shade, you know. The way Elvis looks into the audience with such a strong, piercing, but a very nice piercing look, as if he can see right through you. That gaze, wow. What can I say? The audience is so quiet before the song starts, but as soon as he starts singing, they applaud. You can hear they are totally transfixed and mesmerized. he gives such a hypnotic performance, and I think Elvis can relate to every word in this song. He sings it well because the song deals with challenges in Elvis's life. It deals with what he endured during his life. For example, losing his twin brother, losing his mother dying, Priscilla taking Lisa Marie and leaving him. He felt those challenges were hills, and those hills later turned into mountains. And it was all mountains for Elvis after this Aloha special. He was at the pinnacle of his career during the Aloha, and this is the story of his life, really. And look at him on stage. He's like a gladiator, a predator. He rules the stage. He has remarkable presence. Everything about him is larger than life. His looks, his body, his voice, his charisma. Wow. And such a humble man. And his costumes, they were so attractive. Look at those stones and those gems. They sewed on them individually. I love the rhinestone decorations on it. And if you know, people that know Elvis, he requested the designers of the costume to include the emblem of the American flag. Yeah, the costume. He loved his country so much. He was so patriotic. So the designers, instead of creating the flag, they designed a bald eagle with a blue, red and white rhinestones representing the US flag. The bald eagle being the national bird of the United States. I'm going to pause this video right here. I just totally blew away. However, we see Elvis here at the pinnacle of his career. He puts others to shame with this song, the other artists. And he felt every word in this song. It's very emotional. I'm feeling really emotional right now. And you can see the beads of perspiration down his forehead. It's obvious that this song has a special meaning for him. The girls in the audience screaming their brains out. Oh, goodness me, he smashed it. Wow, this song gave me goosebumps. I still have goosebumps. I still have goosebumps. So much pain. The performance left me feeling bittersweet, you know. He sings this song with so much emotion. It's like he's making the audience live through their own problems. I just can't describe it. Elvis makes you feel your pain. That's my uptake on things. Maybe when Elvis was singing this song, he was probably thinking about his own problems, his own life, maybe having flashbacks about his trials and tribulations he was facing at the time. But behind the smile, I can see pain, I can see loneliness. And from this concert, you might think Elvis's future was looking bright. Yeah, because he was at the pinnacle of his career. Elvis made history in that concert. It was the first satellite broadcast by a solo entertainer, and he produced a world number one album via satellite, and I can tell you without hesitation that the world will never see anyone of his magnitude again. He was the definition of charm, compassion, talent. What can I say? Kindness. Humble. He was so humble. Just his sheer magnetism, and so friendly with people. He had no pretense, and he was so respectful. You know, modest. And he wanted to do this concert for his fans all over the world. he couldn't be with them, but he brought them to him via the satellite, this extravaganza that took place. He reached out into the stage and brought them into his heart. This song drew me in right from the beginning. Wow, I can still feel the goosebumps all over my arms. It's incredible. But I'm so sad because I wish Elvis never left us so soon. But his memory and the legacy will live on forever. And we've been left with all his wonderful songs, his movies and concerts. So guys, please like and subscribe to my channel if you enjoyed this video. Would love you guys to join our Elvis family. It would help our channel grow and reach more people. I would love to introduce Elvis to the younger generation as well, thus keeping his memory alive. And I would love to continue making videos that have quality and substance, all about Elvis. And it would be so lovely to have you on board. Thank you guys for watching my video. I really appreciate it. You are doing a great job, guys, keeping Elvis's memory alive. And thank you from the bottom of my heart. And I would love to hear your comments. I would love to hear your opinions and your views about Elvis, and I hope to hear from you soon. Love you so much. Kisses, lots of kisses.
Elvis and I are checking out.
Bye for now.
So bye everybody. Take care. Bye.